Plaid Craft TV. I'm Cathie Filian.
And I'm Steve Piacenza.
And today we're going to be taking folk art paint
and fabric Mod Podge
to create this French cottage-inspired ottoman.
To a plain canvas ottoman, we altered it by putting these distressed stripes right on top of it, and we added this beautiful fleur-de-lis stencil and fabric appliques over the whole entire ottoman. And to top it off, we hot glued these beautiful roses right on it.
I want to show you how we did our distressed stripes first. Now our ottoman's a little bit big, so we're working with a small piece of canvas. The first thing that we're doing is we're adding some grout tape to create those striped lines. And grout tape is really just narrow masking tape. We've gone in and just taped it straight down onto our canvas. Of course, we did this on each side of the ottoman. Then I'm going to use Folk Art, a light pink paint, and a spouncer brush. For this, I want to go in and add some big dots of color. Once this is all blended together, those are going to be the darker spots, because we're going for a sort of distressed, aged,
very
kind of
French, worn out look.
And then we're just going to use the same spouncer brush and blend all those out. And you would want to do this to the entire ottoman, and once it's dry, it will look something like this, highs and lows with those pink colors. Then you'll go in and just pull off your tape pieces. Once you've done that, you're going to be ready for a stencil.
Such a great look.
It's so simple.
So easy to do.
Just with tape.
Yeah, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of Plaid's stencils here. You get 14 stencils in this little kit here. And we, of course, chose the fleur-de-lis. Now we're going to be working down here in this corner because Cathie's going to add a fabric applique right above it. So we're just going to place it. And we're using a smaller spounce brush because we have a little bit of smaller areas to get into. I love these. These are so fantastic to work with and so easy. Get your color right on top of it. We're using the color Fawn, which is a kind of a pretty brown green color. And you want to add your paint and spounce it off a little bit so you don't have too much, because you don't want it to have some overflow and leak through the stencil. And you're going to go right on top of it and just stencil right on top, adding this color right into these little grooves here. Now you can not be too careful with this, because remember, this is a distressed look, so a little bit of that pink color showing through actually adds a nice distressed look to it. Okay, a little bit more and I think we're set. Ready for the reveal?
I love the reveals.
Let's take a look at this. Here we go. Beautiful. But we're not done yet. So what we want to do now is add a little bit more detail, and we're going to be using some metallic gold. And all I'm going to do is take the other side of a paintbrush, and I got the metallic paint here, some of the gold metallic, and we're just going to go right on top of what we just did, just to give it a little bit of three-dimensional and some depth. And just adding it right in certain areas. This is going to give it a little bit of a darker area look and some metallic look. Give it a little bit more dimension and depth. And of course, you're going to want to let this dry for about 1 hour, and you're ready to move on to your next step. Here you go, Cath.
The next thing we're going to do is show you how to do fabric appliques. This is some decorator weight, a little bit heavier weight fabric, and I've just gone in and cut out a motif, this sort of a floral kind of cottage motif. And we're going to apply fabric Mod Podge. Now, fabric Mod Podge is sort of like a fabric glue. So actually, if you were to do wearable crafts or fashion crafts, it would be washable after 72 hours. I'm applying it to the back of my cutout motif. Just nice, even coat. You want to make sure you get all of your edges. And then you'll just position it wherever you want on the ottoman. And then I like to go in with my fingers and just kind of smooth out, make sure I don't have any wrinkles. And you can see that we've applied them all over the ottoman.
And not just on certain areas, we actually went over the edges, and we also went over the entire corners too. It gives it a kind of organic distressed look that we really like.
Now, for complete instructions on how we made our cottage-inspired ottoman and for step-by-step instructions for how to make the roses, please visit plaidonline.com.
And don't forget, we also have a bonus project, our Paris pillow, so check that out too.
Thanks for joining us and have fun at creating for your home.
Bye guys, see you next time. These turned out beautiful.
I want it.